My hope in 2025 is that I can encourage someone to start their fitness journey and really make some great strides in their journey. So I'm just going to talk about what I did, and hopefully it'll help you. Number one, I want to tell you that all diets are not meant for everyone. There is not a one size fits all. However, all diets do have one thing in common, and that is you must be in a caloric deficit. You must be in the hole as far as your calories go. It is said that it takes 3,500 calories to lose a pound and 3,500 calories above where you should be to gain a pound. The way this works is if you put it on a 7-day stretch, if you stay in the hole 500 calories every single day, by the end of the week, you'll lose 1 pound of fat. If you are in the surplus of 500 calories a day, by the end of the week, you are gaining a pound of fat. So all diets are not meant for everyone. However, all diets work the same, and that is through caloric deficit. The way I did mine to get started was I did high volume foods, big salads with no salad dressing. I maybe would add salt and pepper, a little hot sauce, but I would not add salad dressing. Here's the problem. A lot of people, they go out to eat and they order a salad or they make a salad at home, and then they end up adding 1,000 calories of salad dressing. Remember, ranch, just for 2 tablespoons of ranch is over 100 calories. So, and we're not talking about heaping tablespoons, we're talking about leveled out, even tablespoons. That's over 1,000 calories that most people put on there. And so what ends up happening is you have people that are adding all this extra sauce and stuff to their quote unquote healthy meals. And so they're taking in more calories than they're supposed to. So what I did was I did high volume, low calorie. So I would check the calorie ratios on everything. For instance, I would make homemade pizzas. I would go get the 35 or 45 calorie tortillas. I'd get the no sugar, lowest calorie pizza sauce I could find, put 1 small spoonful on there, get fat-free cheese, get turkey, pepperoni. I would weigh everything out. That's how I did it. I would eat big salads, again with no salad dressing, maybe some hot sauce, salt and pepper, something like that. Chicken, that I wouldn't cook it in oils or any types of fats. Now, through time, I'm 5 years into it, and I've gone from 205 to 165, as you've seen in the pictures. Through time, I've changed my diet. Again, it's not so much about the diet as much as it is, are you staying in a caloric deficit? Because anything will work if you work it, but you must stay in a caloric deficit. So now what I do is I eat what I want to on Sunday within reason. I do have a cutoff point. On Mondays, I fast. I eat absolutely nothing on Mondays, just drink water, maybe some coffee. On Tuesday through Saturday, I'm doing the carnivore diet. So I only eat meat Tuesday through Saturday. The reason I've switched it up is, again, trying everything across the board, whether it was paleo, keto, OMAD, 1 meal a day, no matter what it was, high volume, low calorie foods. What works for me right now in trying to stack on as much muscle as possible is keeping my protein as high as possible with no carbs, and just eating as much meat as I possibly can whenever I eat. The great thing about eating meat is very, it doesn't take a lot to fill you up. It's very satiable. You can eat a lot of it, but it doesn't take a lot, because once you eat the fattier meats, the ribeyes and the eggs, it really does keep you feeling full. The other thing I did was I added 10,000 steps a day. So I average right now between 10 and 20,000. And again, I know that's a huge range for people, but what has worked for me is adding in those steps, just walking as much as I can around my neighborhood as far as work goes, and so on and so forth. The average American, they say, walks less than 3,500 steps a day. That's a problem, because we have become a society that now is everything's at a computer, or everything is, somewhat sitting down. And so we're not getting those steps in just by adding in steps. Listen, walking's super healthy for you. I ain't talking about going out and running a marathon. I have busted up knees from sports from years ago and so on and so forth. But I'm talking about just adding in those steps, just adding in several thousand steps a day, going on a 2 or 3 mile walk, Just at a simple pace and just adding in those steps, that will make a drastic difference. The other thing I do is I work out anywhere from 5 to 6 times a week. People give me this bull crap all the time. I don't have time. Stop. I run 2 different businesses. I have a wife. I have kids. I am constantly busy, but I find time. I keep my gym bag in my truck. And so whenever I get the time, I go to the gym. And I go there and I get my hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours if I have the time, and I get my workout in. Now, how is my workout structured? My workout is structured every other day. So I'm on a day split. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm on a total upper body. So I do chest, arms, back, shoulders on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. On Tuesday, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays, just depending on time, I do work legs, and I work legs extremely hard. Legs are my weak area. It's crazy because my son, on the other hand, has these massive legs and can squat over 500 pounds, and I have videos of him leg pressing 1,200. He's got these massive legs. I do not. My chest is big, my shoulders are wide, but I have problems with my legs, but it doesn't stop me from working them out. Now, I do calves every single day I'm at the gym. So I do some form of calf workout every single day I'm at the gym, because your calves recover very quickly. But if you're really hammering your legs like you should be on those Tuesday and Thursdays, you need time to recoup. You need time for that to heal up. So my split is, again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, upper body, Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday, lower body. And I go in there and I mean business. I'm not in there on the phone. I'm not in there checking TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. I'm not in there doing that crap. I'm not there for that. This is not a place that I go to do that. I go in and I mean business, and I go in with a structured plan on everything I'm going to do. Now, the way I work is I typically do 2 exercises per body part. So arms, for instance, biceps, 2 exercises, triceps, 2 exercises, chest, 2 exercises, back, so on and so forth. Same thing with legs, 2 exercises per body part, glutes, 2 exercises, quads, 2 exercises. But I do 2 exercises and 4 sets for each body part. My sets go to failure. So I don't leave anything in reserve. I don't leave anything in the tank. I go all the way till I cannot move that weight. And so the way that works is it causes hypertrophy. I also am anal about making sure that my form is correct, that I have a slow eccentric descent, and really allowing that muscle to stretch out with a small pause of a second, and then bring it back up, and then slow eccentric descent. Again, 3 to 4 seconds, pause for a second, bring the weight back up. And I do that until I can't do it again. Then I take a small break and I start the next set, and I do the same thing, and I do it over and over and over again. And as you can see in the pictures, it works. But here's the deal, and this is really what I want to deal with. The number one thing that got me in shape was not eating good, which that plays its part, was not the steps, that plays its part, was not lifting the weights, that all plays its parts. The thing that got me in shape was I was determined and disciplined. And the problem with most people is they are not determined and they're not disciplined. There is nothing on the inside of them that drives them. There's nothing on the inside of them. It's crazy to me because people say I don't have time and all this other kind of crap. But the funny thing to me is they'll get up every single morning and go to work. They'll be at all the ball games. In other words, you're disciplined for what you want to be disciplined for. There are days I do not want to go to the gym. There have been days that I have literally driven to the gym, sat in my truck for 5 minutes or so, and had to coach myself to get out of the truck and go into the gym. But I always tell people that if you can get that first drop of sweat, something changes. You get this eye of the tiger, Rocky Balboa mentality about you, and you just go to work. Stop making excuses for why you're in the shape you're in. You are no good to your family. You're no good to your friends. You're no good to your business. You're no good to anyone unless you get your body in order. Your body is the motor of the engine that drives your destiny, your purpose, and your dreams. And if your body's broken down, then You're not going to fulfill anything. You can't fulfill anything from a hospital bed. You'll never go to your kid's game from a hospital bed. You'll never achieve whatever you're trying to achieve laid up because your body has broken down. You must get disciplined. You must get determined. You must say, this is what I want for my life, and I don't give a crap what it takes. I am going to make crap happen. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get where I want to be. And I don't care what area of life that is. I don't care if it's financially. I don't care if it's physically. I don't care if it's mentally. I don't care if it's spiritually. Whatever area it is, you must get dog determined and you must stay disciplined in order to make that thing come to pass. Stop being a lazy ass and making excuses for your life. Nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody's coming to help you. You need to take this 100% on yourself and you need to make it happen. So get on a diet. Restrict your calories. Stop snacking all the time. Some of you would lose massive amounts of weight if you'll stop drinking your calories. Get rid of the sweet teas and the sugar drinks and get rid of the heavy coffees and all that kind of stuff. And people say, well, doesn't the other stuff taste bad? No, you just find life hacks. You find little things you can do to make it taste a little bit better. But at the end of the day, let's say it all tastes like shit. Is your body worth that to you? Is your body worth that to you? Who is commanding your body? Is your body commanding you or are you commanding your body? Who cares if you feel like it? Who cares if you want to? Get off your ass and make something happen. I'm only saying this because I love you and I'm tired of seeing good people not live up to their potential. You need to make something happen. I love each and every one of you. Thank you.